Good afternoon, everyone. This is Paul Womble here in the Polk County Emergency Operations Center with our afternoon update on Hurricane Milton. There's a lot to cover. We're going to hit a lot of things. All the information you'll find on our website at www.polk-county.net. Of course, on all our social media links. So we'll hit all the highlights. A lot of things have happened today. So the big news is that Polk County was included in a federal, a presidential disaster, a major declaration, which opens the door for federal recovery programs. You must teleregister, you must pre-register with FEMA. You can do that in several ways. One is by calling 1-800-621-FEMA or by visiting disasterassistance.gov. In the next couple of days, we will verify and identify a disaster recovery center location where you'll actually be able to come and meet in person with representatives of FEMA and other programs, so stay tuned for that. We did complete our initial damage assessment, which is part of the process to get those declarations turned on. We know in the flooded area, there's still hundreds of homes that we may not have been able to access. But as of today, we were able to identify, unfortunately, 38 destroyed properties. Major damage was 421. Minimal damage was 1,300, and several thousand that were some way affected. That's all based on the FEMA criteria, and it's really around our homes habitable. Destroyed and majors are the ones that certainly require the most attention. So. Debris information. Debris hauling is set to begin on Monday, October 14th. The county's initial focus, we're going to go through the whole area. We're working closely with the cities. Some of the cities began picking up some debris today. The most important thing, again, and we've talked about this, but the most important thing, get your debris to the curb. Don't put it in the roadway. You have to stack it. So vegetative debris in one pile. If you have any, like a fence or furniture, I saw a pile on the way into work this morning. It was a big pile of limbs. It had a couch and a chair and a piece of a wooden fence. It's going to delay the process. It has to be picked up separately. So please have separate stacks. Don't put it in the road. Don't block your neighbor's driveway. And please do not put it on top of maybe an electrical box or a box that might have communications cables in it, because at some point a truck's going to come with a claw, pick that up, and if you're on top of the power, on top of communications, those services could be disrupted. The county will open 2 self-haul sites for vegetative debris only. Those open tomorrow on Sunday, October 13th. They're open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. The 2 sites are the Polk County Strickland Avenue, the ball field, which is near Highland City, on 5901 Strickland Avenue. And then in Point Siena, Polk County Marigold Park, that's at 9500 Marigold Avenue in Point Siena. The Polk County North Central Transfer Station at the landfill will accept all hurricane-related debris at no cost during regular hours, which is 8 to 4 Monday through Friday, and then 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Saturday. That's at the Polk County North Central Transfer Station, which is on the north side of the landfill at 3131 Kayville Avenue in Auburndale. We began distribution sites today for food and water and other commodities, some tarps. We've got a multi-prong approach. First, the Polk County Sheriff's Office is still in the flooded area, delivering water and food, some via airboat, some via swamp buggy. We know there are neighborhoods where people just can't get out, homes that can't get out. We established 4 fixed distribution sites. Those will operate until further notice. There's one at Walker Road Park, which is 1035 Walker Road in Lakeland. You have to access that road via Swindell to the south. Gator Creek Reserve, which is at 9725 US Highway 98 North in Lakeland. In Frostproof at the Family Life Church at 139 Bulldog Way. And in Mulberry at the Mulberry Civic Center, which is 901 Northeast 5th Street. Again, all the distribution sites, the information about debris and debris hauling, the hours of the self-haul sites. All that information is on the county website at www.polk-county.net. There is a road closure we want to make sure everyone is aware of. Dean Still Road is closed between State Road 33 and Moore Road. That started at 3 p.m. today. The detour route is State Road 33 to Old Polk City Road to Moore Road. And there are the truck restrictions on Old Polk City Road and Moore Road have been lifted. Dean Still will remain closed until we're able to complete repairs and that roadway is safe. We've had some calls about contracting. Please, if you're going to hire a contractor to do repairs or do work on your property, please make sure they're licensed. It's very common after a disaster for folks to come in that may not be licensed. They may offer a good deal. They may want you to give them a deposit, and then you may never see them again. So please make sure you take the time to vet any contractors. Make sure they're licensed. Again, a lot has gone on today. We're aware there's still a lot of flooding. Some water has come up in some areas. We've had first responders, law enforcement, fire rescue go out and check on those locations. So all of the information, again, that we've announced, and we'll have more in the coming days, you can find that at www.polk-county.net. Any questions in the room?
Yes, flooding. Can you talk about why certain areas are flooding? Like Bonnie is flooded. One of the city commissioners told me that 7 wetlands is.
Yeah, the question is why the flooding? Why is water coming up today? It's really all of the rainfall, not just in Polk County. We had 12 to 16 inches of rain just north of the center, so really in the North Lakeland area. But there was other rain, to our north, in Lake County and Orange County and Sumter County, and all that water, unfortunately, comes south. It drains south, sheet flow. So as that water migrates south, it gets into Lake Parker, gets into Lake Bonnie, it gets into Lake Hancock, and we know those levels are rising and likely will continue to rise for the next couple of days.
What do you want to say to people who are in those flood zones and still trying to protect their homes?
Yeah, it's the number one priority is safety. If you're in an area, there's still power. We didn't talk about power outages. There's still a lot of power outages in the county. Several of the power companies have announced their timelines for restoration. We don't have anything to do. We can't help with restoration. Our citizens information line, we can't answer those questions. Those have to be directed at the power companies. But it's all about safety at the moment. If you're in an area and the water is coming up, it's coming into your house, you should not stay. It could be not safe. We just, we can't control where the water goes. We'll be able to respond if necessary. There is a shelter still in operation in Auburndale at 640 C. Fred Jones. That facility is being operated by the state and the American Red Cross. If people need a place to go, if you just don't have any other option, that facility is still available. All right, we will do an update tomorrow at 4:30 again here like we have been, and we'll make sure we're keeping our website up to date. Again, www.polk-county.net. Stay safe, Polk County. Thank you.